Hey everyone, it's me, Kyle from the Books and Boards YouTube channel. I sell used board games and board game pieces on eBay with my dad and my wife. And today's Friday. Today was supposed to get as many listings up and whatnot, but things kind of took a turn. Earlier in the day, when I was running my reports, I discovered that we had some inventory discrepancies. So that kind of led us down this path of doing an inventory on all of our items that we have available for sale. At least the complete board games. It was almost 1,000 games that we went through one by one, making sure that it was listed and making sure that what we had on eBay, we actually had in the garage where we store everything. And needless to say, we found several discrepancies. Fortunately, we didn't have anything listed that we didn't actually physically have. We just had some discrepancies where several things were just hanging out in the garage on our shelves as if they were listed, but there was no listing to be found on eBay. And a lot of times these were cancellations that that apparently I missed, because usually I try to check cancellations every morning and make sure that they get relisted. But obviously I missed some. And so we were able to find those. And it was a good thing we did, because, I mean, literally the first one that I relisted sold in like a half hour. So it was definitely worth doing. But it definitely highlighted that the fact that we are not checking our inventory enough throughout the year. I typically do it once every year in like January. But now that we've grown our store size a little bit, I think I'm going to have to start doing that more often. Plus, we've not done that with our game pieces. We have never verified our game pieces. We've never done an inventory on them. So that's a little nerve-wracking, especially with how far we've gotten with game pieces, how many game pieces we have listed. So we're going to have to come up with some sort of system to be checking those on a regular basis, because it's already making me a little nervous. If we were off by about 10 to 12 units on our 1,000 board games, it makes me worried to think how we're going to be doing on the 5,000 or 6,000 game pieces that we have. All that to say, make sure you're doing an inventory on your inventory. Make sure you're checking it. Make sure that you're auditing it, at least on a semi-regular basis. It's very important. You don't want to be you don't want to be canceling orders because you don't have something that you thought you had. And you don't want things to be sitting on the shelf because you think it's listed when it's not, and then it just sits there. That's never a good feeling. So make sure you're auditing your inventory. That's really all I got to say today. That was a lot of our day. I still got some listings done. We still got some other things done throughout the day, but that was the bulk of it, or at least that was the highlight of our day, and took the most energy. So I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.